my beloved friends. I'm so glad we have one another. I'm so glad that we can reflect upon ourselves. I am in a moment of seeing what I didn't want to see about myself. And of course, it's an uncomfortable moment because as we are raised to present ourselves as good, as knowing well, as having certain characteristics, character qualities. Everything has to be developed though. And we don't develop these qualities until we realize we have the absence of these qualities. And if you follow astrology or if you know anything like human design or like who your basic personality is, we all come in with our strengths and the areas that we have not developed. And then life is about developing those aspects of ourselves that are left there to develop, to really expand into the fullness of our potential, the fullness of our divine beingness. And, um, and on the way, in our world of false matrix, we are given so many programs and judgments and um, inhibitions to the unfolding of who we truly are. And I give the example of like a tree growing. If you allow the tree to have the sunlight and the water and the soil, not too much, wind that's going to knock it uh, into a distorted position, you'll see this beautiful tree growing, very strong and unique. No two trees are unique, are like each other, and we're no different than a tree. If we get the nourishment we want, we get the space we need. We have an innate guidance blueprint within us to help us to really develop into the most beautiful, unique expression of a divine as a human. And that's what I really felt very strongly about and started my nonprofit World Foundation for Original Human Development. When I started that is to really identify what it is that would allow us to grow into our original beingness, true beingness. And I also identify the blocks. So, as we are looking at the world as it has been running for a while, we're seeing a lot of inhibitions, inhibitors, and distorters through our lives, through different systems, education system, medical system, um, government, how policy is made is going to influence how people act. And yeah, even like the rules and dogmas of religions. And so all these things are good in themselves, but there's been distortions incorporated, and those distortions are what pass down to distortions within ourselves. So the title of this video is called Bring Peace, Bless Them, Change Me. And I got the saying, bless them, change me, from a beautiful Catholic man, husband to my really good friend. And I'm not going to name names here, but he'll know who he is. When he was telling me about some of the counseling that he had participated with, or working with people that really struggled in their lives. And the guidance was to have a heart of asking God to bless them and change me. And this is very profound. And if you can try it, you may feel amazing blessings coming. So, and we don't do it, we just do it to be true, to be real. So, the situation that uh, this person had that uh, was being counseled was really a kind of a situation that could have been interpreted as being, I'm here on a farm, excuse me, as being taken advantage of and being betrayed. That was the situation they had, and the Catholic guide counselor uh, suggested that she ask God to bless them and change me, and that pertains to all of us. Pertains to me, right? So I am like every human being, wanting to be good, do well, um, be seen as good, right? And at the same time, having these areas that I need to develop, um, and feeling like I can do everything without having learned, it would be one inhibitor to me learning, because I'm not open then. So staying open to realizing um, I have areas to develop, but I'll just tell you quick. I have a big area of patience and faith, and also being able to really let my mind serve my heart and not let the mind go into uh, too much imagination of things that could be. You know, when we've watched so many movies and we've seen so many and heard so many stories and really judged like, oh, you know, you can be taken advantage of, or um, these people aren't honest, or, you know, you could be tricked, you know, all those things, it makes us very suspicious over one another. But if we really realize that everybody is basically the same, we want to experience the best of life, the joy in life. We want to do what's right and good. Um, and that can be confusing sometimes because it's not black and white. Um, and we get so many complications like our financial system, right? And other people's opinions, other people's needs, other people's desires, and checking in with self to um, to really find our core center, uh, breathe and be in that core beingness with gratitude for all that we have around us is um, our peace. And when we feel upset, uh, we should also be very grateful for our teachers. You know, when we are proven to be wrong or we are seen, we see our shortcomings, um, we should thank our teachers for showing our shortcomings, because then when we can see them, we can do something about them. And we're all on this road. We're all striving to be blessed. And therefore, if we give blessings, ask for blessings for others, somewhere down the road, others are going to be asking us for blessings. And I think when we get hurt, that's like alarm that goes off, like the rooster crow, right? That this is an opportunity for us to ask for blessings for others. And the more we do that, the more blessings that are asked for others, naturally, the more blessings that are going to come to us. And perhaps what we need to change is our awareness of those blessings. Perhaps we're looking at what we don't have, what we uh, feel is wrong or whatever, instead of looking at what we do have and what we see is right, which is a blessing. So I just wanted to share this. Also, I'm doing this video as a test for being able to do my live yoga tomorrow in this farm area outside. I'll do it in this space. I'll have a little bit of a different setup. Uh, uh, um, I'll be sitting with my yoga mat in the back of this new trailer on this farm in Kentucky. You may hear the roosters and other stuff going on. But my live yoga is always on Sundays. Depending on your time zone, I'll tell you it's 11 a.m. on the Eastern time zone. It's then, 10 in Central. I'm sorry. Yeah, 10 in Central, 9 in Mountain, and 8 on the West Coast in the United States. In Europe, it's 5 p.m. in Central Europe, 4 p.m. in the UK and Portugal. And then I'll let you figure it out from there. So every Sunday, I do live heart yoga. Um, and always challenged with the technical pieces, but I appreciate your blessing, your patience, and forgiveness. Um, and as you have patience and forgiveness with me, may my patience and forgiveness for everyone else also increase. And let's just keep blessing each other and asking to be changed. Changed in the way that we are more open to receiving our blessings. There we go. Go forth with blessings in this day. And thank you for your beingness. Know that we're all the same. So let's just have that forgiveness for one another, forgiveness for ourselves as we're growing and expanding. All right. Blessings.